Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Tisha. This is my second self-care vlog, and I am hoping to do a couple of series of these just because self-care is something that is part of my monthly or even weekly routine. I wanted to kind of share with you just a really chill half day vlog on how I kind of look after myself and reconnect with me. I'm starting off today by sitting in the sun and trying to get as much direct sunlight into my eyes as possible. Like, this is a new thing. I have only just started doing it. Definitely when I do make the effort to avoid going onto my phone and just getting sunlight into my eyes, I feel a lot better and happier and more awake. After that, I had some brekkie and then obviously went for a walk. I really do like kind of getting out in nature and reconnecting with myself, particularly when I am kind of feeling depleted of energy, or even if I just kind of need a break. I am listening to some music while I'm walking. Sometimes if I'm feeling like extra crap, I won't, but today I was kind of feeling alright, as you can see. I found this new track near my home and it's just so nice because it is near the river, so you kind of walk along and then it splits into two, so you can walk on either side, so you always get like a different version of that walk. I think it's really important to gift yourself something little when you are doing these like self-care dates. An easy gift that I give myself is a little coffee. It's not expensive, but it's kind of one of those things that is a real treat for me in my life and isn't something that I buy regularly just because I do have a coffee machine at home. I can't help but feel a sense of appreciation being able to take this time out for myself just to go for a walk. I did venture down to the beach and dig my feet into the sand. I find that this is really grounding. I haven't like really meditated or like practiced mindfulness in a really long time. And of course, when I tried to do it, there was like a truck, flattening the sand, which is kind of like ironic given that my last self-care video was impeded by flooding. I couldn't help but have a little giggle at that. I did take the time to try and do a little meditation. I'm also just a bit of quiet time for myself to reflect upon the year. It's coming to an end, and so I can't help but think about all the things that I have planned for the new year in 2023 and all the goals that I want to achieve and things that I want to kind of set an intention for as well. I didn't take that long in sitting here and just kind of chilling out, maybe like seven minutes or something. I felt pretty refreshed and I think it was like another nice thing that I did for myself, just sitting and listening to the ocean and kind of watching the waves go by. I don't know if this will be a regular thing. It's not something that, like I play with or toy with in my life. I know that there definitely was a point where I was meditating a lot, like 1 to 4 hours at a time. And that was really intense. And I really didn't, I kind of got bored with it. So I think little moments just to kind of connect with yourself I think it's healthy. I did light a candle. I'm trying to get rid of this candle. What better way to feel like your homey self than to light a candle? Here I'm just setting up the couch and making my house look a bit pretty and doing some dusting and vacuuming before I sit down to do some yoga. Rush to the finish line. Do this every single time. So desperate to find a perfect stranger. I thought I found you, but I made a mistake, yeah.
take me away from here. Situations got complicated, I can't explain it. I know how I feel, I know how I feel about you. I know that you feel for me too. I know I'm not the only one who needs the love that I deserve. I know myself, I know that one day I will find the perfect girl. Loving you is crazy and I know it hurts.
I usually do yin at least once a week. I do weight train a lot and I hate taking the time to stretch and roll, which is kind of like a toxic trait of mine because then I suffer for it. I did do like an hour session and generally I just chuck on a YouTube video and follow along. I tried as best I could to kind of not look at the camera, but it can be quite hard. After I finished doing some yin and stretching out down my hips and my thighs, I made some lunch. I tend to have like go-to meals that are my comfort meals. This meal that I'm making is usually my lunch and it's pretty simple. I just chop up some veggies and have it as a side or on top of some fried beans mashed in with some avocado on toast. It's really easy and I find that it's like a meal that I can whip up in a short. Oops. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the whole filming thing. As you can see, it's not like the most appealing meal, but it is definitely something that's really yummy and a favorite of mine. To finish off this cute little self-care day, I thought it would be a good idea to write down some of the goals that I had for January 2023. This was kind of inspired by a tradition that I do every year with my partner and friends. We call it Squadmas, and generally we'll get together and have a meal, either lunch or dinner, and go through our goals that we wrote for the previous year and then reflect on some highs and lows. After that, we would burn our previous goals and then write new goals and have like a bit of a ceremony where we like clear the energy of our past and set a few intentions and things that we wanted to really get out of the new year and work on, interpersonally. So that's something nice that I thought that I would kind of carry over into my personal development. So some of the things that I've wrote down are that I really want to hit 12,000 steps a day. Usually I think I clock around 10, so it'll be nice to kind of bump that up. I want to maintain going to the gym at least 4 to 5 days each week. Something that I've kind of been working on in the last couple of weeks is really creating a morning and night routine, because that's something that I found had just completely slipped in 2022. Just getting up and stretching and having coffee and breakfast after I do some new things for myself that include going for walks and getting some sun into my eye retina and hydrating with water. Night, beginning to journal again and highlighting some tasks that I want to achieve for the following day. Another item on my January goals agenda is to do at least one self-care date, and that's like a full day. And then following on from that, I want to do at least 1 hour of self-care each week, and that doesn't include my normal beauty type stuff. There's a few other little special events and milestones that just come along with January in general, and then I've got some finance goals as well, but I think I might go into the finance side of things in my next video, which will be my 2023 reset. So if that's something that you're interested in watching, please do hit the notification bell to get a notification when that video comes, and please do subscribe if you haven't already. I think I will leave it there. I hope that you've really enjoyed this chill, relaxing self-care video, or vlog I should say, and I will see you in the next one.